Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If you want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If you pull out and we split on, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this harm her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your bob if you ain't bobbing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Get him. Bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt. 2 G's for the belt. Know the heater gon' make him out. Promise the heater gon' make him out. OD niggas know me. I just move along with the hand of the.
Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. It is me again. Surprise. Hi, everybody. How are you? I hope you are all having an amazing Thursday. So I decided to do another video. Yes, I know my no neck. Where is it? Another makeup video. I was torn between 2 looks, but I decided to go with this look. And I think maybe Sunday or Saturday or Sunday, I will do the other look. I'll explain. So I was torn between doing a purple look. That palette that I used that I kept calling the protease inhibitors. Jesus Christ. I listened back to myself and I'm like, girl, words. Why are words so difficult for you? I don't know, but they are, okay? I always laugh at myself when I listen back. I'm like, girl, spit it out. Anyway, okay. It was the Tarte palette, okay? The Tartist or the Tartiest or whatever the hell. The Tarte Pro and the Tarte Pro Remix. And the Remix had a beautiful green shade that I used, and it had 2 beautiful purple shades. And I said in that video that I will link in the description of this, I did too. I did makeup for beginners where I did a contour that was way too harsh, all the things. And then I did another one where I did the contour the proper way. So I will link those 2. But I said in that video, the last one I did, purples, I love the way purples look on my brown eyes. So any other brown eye girlies and people with blue eyes can wear purple. I just like the way it looks on my skin tone and with my eyes and all the things. And yes, I don't have lash extensions on. I was supposed to do them yesterday, but I decided to let my ears, like last time, I said my ears, my eyes. Sorry, see, that's already started. I didn't even drink coffee. I got water. I got my Stanley cup with water. I said enough with the coffee. I'm already electrica. Okay. Usual disclaimer. I'm not on drugs. It's usually coffee. I'm going to get a t-shirt. I swear to God, this is going to be my first one ever. Disclaimer. I'm not on drugs. It's coffee. Okay. But today it's not even coffee. It's water. But anyway, so one of my beautiful subscribers, I think it was Anita, if I'm not wrong, asked me for a gold eye. So I said, okay, the purple, I already did a green. I'll do the purple. Like I said, either maybe tomorrow, if I'm home, right? If I don't have to do, work, the dreaded word. Then the weekends, because weekends I'm home, I'll do a Saturday or Sunday. My son comes back from Colombia tomorrow night. We're having a little issue with our washing machine. I think the stabilizer is a little messed up. Still works, but we want to get it maintenance before the machine breaks, because then we'll have to pay more money to get it fixed. So we want to get the stabilizer replaced or whatever the hell. Because I like to do my son's linens before he comes home and all the things are just whatever. So my son comes home tomorrow. So I wanted to do this video today. My sons are out. My youngest, 2 of my sons are home today, but one went to see his girlfriend and the other went to get a haircut. So I said, nobody's here but Storm. She's quiet for now. We had a long discussion. Right, Stormy? Don't start howling and all the things. So she's right here by my feet and she's chilling. So anyway, I decided to do a gold look. So that's what I'm going to do. I have the Empowered palette by Huda. Show you what the palette looks like. I keep getting notifications from a mod chat I'm in. I have it upside down and the glare is killing me. So can you see the colors? It's beautiful. There's some gold. There's a gold foil here. There's a gold, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, shoot. Did I bring my, I hope I brought my old fashioned applicators. Shit, I thought I did. I might have to go get them real quick. Damn it. So this is the palette I'm going to use because I think with these shadows, I do need the old fashioned eyeshadow applicators. Damn it, guys. I'm so sorry. This is so unprofessional. Let me go get them 1 second. Shit. Okay, I got them. Sorry about that. It's always something with me. Sorry, guys. I took them out, but I left them over there. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You guys know the old fashioned applicators. I get these in Ulta and they come like in a match box, a matchbook, thing. I have 4 left. So I need to go get some more from Ulta. They come in a pack of 2. Oh, I have one still here. Hey, sorry. And they come with like 20, I think. I don't know, can't remember, but I get these in Ulta. Okay. So I'm going to use this for the shimmers because, yes. So I, as always, put something on my lips. I used the K-Voss lip potion. So this is what I already have on my lips. It is a overnight lip mask. I didn't use it overnight. I used it before, before I started. I was going to use this. This is a Froyo, LA Colors Froyo lip balm and creamsicle. And you just like open it and boop, 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 boop. But I said, let me just use the K-Voss because I really like it. It does moisturize my lips before I start. So that's what I did. So anyway, okay. Let me try to keep this hair back. I just washed my hair and it is like super curly. Like it is what it is. Yeah. Because I didn't use a flat iron. I did a short. Sophie on her second channel did a hair like tutorial and I followed it to the letter. I even had the same IGK, but mine is in an aerosol instead of like a spray. I have the same kind of microfiber hair towel. I kept my hair 30 minutes, all the things, and it did add a lot more volume to my hair. Um, I used my blow dryer, my Revlon, the brush. I love that thing. And I didn't straighten my hair afterwards. I just used the blow dryer. And so this is what happens when I just blow it dry with the brush, naturally, like the curls. And I just said, you know what, I'm gonna leave it as it is. Um, Too much heat, you know, it damages my hair. And my hair is getting healthier. My hair is not healthy, but it's much healthier than it was a year ago. So anyway, so yes, I will link that to her video. She uploaded a makeup video today as well. So that will be in the description, her lifestyle channel in the description of this video. Um, so don't mind my hair. I guess that's why I said that. Again, I am in natural light because that's just the way I have many ring lights. I used to use ring lights and all the things. I just it is what it is. I like natural light because I like to see what my makeup would look like, even though I know I'm doing a video. I just want you guys to see what it looks like in natural light. When you have artificial light, that's fine. People use artificial light. You're not seeing how it would look on me if you saw me in the street. So I think that's important. And I got to turn that AC towards me. I'm super hot. Sheesh, I don't know why I'm so hot. I put the AC on. Sorry, I had to turn the vent towards me. Okay, so here we go. So already the lips are primed. Okay, I always prime my lips. You guys know every makeup video I do, I tell you guys that I start off priming my lips. That way, when I'm doing everything else, my lips are already processing and moisturized and all the things. So when I put the lip liner or whatever, my lips aren't chapped or all the things. Okay. So, because if you've ever seen or watched Nikki tutorials, she says not to prime is a crime. And I agree. Not to prime is a crime. Okay. I prime my lips, prime my face, and definitely prime my eyes. Robert Welsh is another one who does not use concealer on his eyes. I don't either. So I use primers. I was gonna use my Gerard Cosmetics, but I'm just gonna use the Juvia's Place. And yeah, so I didn't put the extensions on because I wanted to do this video. And like I said, when I put fresh lash extensions on, the eyeshadow will stick to the glue when they're freshly done. And I'll have like some eyeshadow, Consuela. I had to put my hair up. I'm sweating. I don't know why. Anyway, um, residue on my lashes, and it kind of erodes the glue because you have to wash differently. You have to get all of that eyeshadow off of your eyelids, and you interfere with the glue. Not saying you don't wash your face when you have lash extensions, just wash it differently. So anyway, you have to wash more vigorously, okay, when you have eyeshadow on. So that's why I tend, when I come on with my lash extensions, you rarely see me with eyeshadow unless I'm right about to remove them. Then you'll see me with eyeshadow on or playing with eyeshadow with the extensions when I'm right about to remove them, because then it doesn't matter, they're coming off. So, okay, let me stop talking because I talk forever. I'm going to prime my lids. I shake it because this is a little more liquidy. Um, and I don't want it, I want it to be the right consistency. Put it in the back of my hand. And again, I put a lot. I washed my brochas. So, yay. Yay for me. So that's why I don't have any lashes on. Oh my God, my eyes look crazy. Why is one of these the hell? Sorry. And this is my Glam Light brush. It came with the eyeshadow palette, like the pink palette that looks like a pink easel, the one that you hold. Don't ask me where that palette is. It was gone in Brooklyn, but don't worry about it. I still have the brush. So, oh my God, I always do that. So I'm going to prime my lids rather quickly if I can. I have to remember that this dries quickly and then it'll be super white there. So I can't do that. And I can put it closer to my lash line. When I did the other makeup look, I had when I looked closer, I didn't have eyeshadow closest to my lash line because I had the lash extensions and I didn't want to get the eyeshadow on the lashes. So this time I could get much closer to my lash line because I don't have any lashes on. So that is good. Just priming towards the front, towards the back, because I never know if I'm going to blow the eyeshadow out or keep it here. Come on. Come on here. And if anybody who watches this thinks that it's too dark in here when I'm doing makeup, please let me know and I can use more lights. I can make it lighter in here. I look pretty light in my monitor, but again, when I see the video, when I look back at the video, this isn't what I see. So if anybody thinks or wants me to use more lighting, just let me know. Okay, so the eyes are, let me wipe this off with my tissue here. I have my sponge, and I last time I messed up too. The Christmas tree, I said that I had wet it with setting spray. No, I wet it with water. I re-wet it with setting spray. So I'm telling you, I misword things all the time. So this has been pre-wet with water, and I put it in a paper towel or in a napkin, and get the excess water out, and I let it sit there until I'm ready to use it, and then I just put some setting spray on it because it sets better for me. All right, consuela, consuela. All right. So let me move these things out. I put in a whole other table here to try to help me. So I primed my lids. I'm going to do my makeup. I always do my eyeshadow first because I don't want to, even though I don't put foundation on, still, if I put any concealer and then set it, you know, and I have fallout, I have to clean it. It's just a mess. So I'm going to be using gold, which is, of course, a warm tone. So I could go with the warm tone browns, but I don't really like the warm tone browns too much. And this palette has two creams, a cream brown and a cream black. Um, those are good for like smoked out looks, but I'm not doing a smoked out look. So I'm just going to start with a transition shade like I always do. One of these over here. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm going to take a bigger brocha. This is a Moda Pro, okay? One of these. And okay, I'm going to go with Best Self down here. Don't look at my nails. Trust it up. I'm letting them stay as long as I can. All right, let me set the palette here. I'm letting them stay on as long as I can. And I'm going to start above my crease. And I had a subscriber tell me that she has some illnesses. I don't want to say her name because if she doesn't want to share that with my whole channel, that give her like frog eyes, and she wants to know how to apply shadow because she's middle-aged like me and all the things. And so I will be doing a whole video to help her out the best way I can. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm just a woman who loves makeup. Which one I use best self, because sometimes I get misconstrued shoes. That's not a word. Shut up. All right. Add a little more to above the crease, taking it right up like to my brows. Okay. Do the other eye. And again, because I have hooded eyes, I take the shadow higher. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll take it right to my crease and there won't be any shadow up here. But I still, even if I don't take the shadow all the way up to my brow, I still make sure that the shadow goes above where my eye naturally creases. Where when I open my eyes, they overlap. I always make sure I put the shadow right above that so that when I have my eyes fully open, you can still see the shadow. So even if I don't go all the way up, I still make sure that I apply the shadow over where my eye naturally creases so that you can still see the shadow. Because if I don't, then it's basically for nothing. You can only see it if I close my eyes. You know what I mean? Every time I blink, like, no ma'am. And I tend to apply eyeshadow with my eyes resting. You don't want to manipulate your eyes too much to apply eyeshadow because once you let your skin go, the eyeshadow is going to be sitting in a different position. And also you're giving yourself more fine lines and wrinkles by manipulating your skin too much. So it's important to try to have resting bitch face when you apply your makeup as much as possible. It's a good thing to have resting bitch face when you're applying makeup, because then you know exactly where it's gonna sit because you're, you know what I mean, in a relaxed position. Okay, so I think that is good enough. I just needed something for the eyeshadow to blend to and so that it won't be so white because I just put that primer on that's pretty light. So I need something to just add some color back. Okay, so that's the transition. Then I'm going to take another brocha My favorite, Jeffree Star. I know, cancel me now. Um, Morphe brush. This was from like a Jeffree Star collection that I bought years ago. And I'm gonna take a darker color. Okay, so I'm gonna use this color next, and then this will be the last color I use on the outer V. Winter will be the last color I use, so I'm gonna use this one, Big Dreams, right on top of the crease, okay, right on the crease. But I remember I go right above where my eyes hood, so you can see the shadow. So this will be the one, Big Dreams. I tend to do three colors like that. Like that's usually how I do it. Three colors. One when I apply shadow above, like right under my brow. And even if I don't, I tend to use three colors. That's just again my normal routine. And I keep forgetting which color I used. Okay, Big Dreams. So excuse me. I'm going to put this again right above where my eye naturally creases to give some dimension to my eye. That's why I added here. It adds some dimension to your eye. I used to do cut creases a lot, but I found that you can still get the look of a cut crease without all the added product. Because when you do a cut crease, then you have to remove, the primer or whatever shadow from this part of your lid, clean it up. Some people add concealer or primer again to have a blanked out canvas. And I just feel like that's too many steps, too much product. And the payoff is not much different than if I just do it the way I do it, in my opinion. Um, so I just feel like that's too many added steps unnecessarily, you know. And because I have hooded eyes and I put the shadow higher, I don't have much shadow on the lid, so it kind of still gives you the impression of a cut crease without you having to actually cut the crease. So I'm taking it a little further in here. This shadow gives it some shadow. The eyeshadow gives it a little shadow here. Okay. Sorry, I got to bend down a little bit because where the hair was the one I used. My eyes don't work very well, guys. Okay, and let me do this side. Same thing, right above where my eye naturally creases. And I hold the brush down here because it gives me a lot more flexibility and a lot less tension on the brush. Um, and it's not applying it as hard as it would if I held the brush here. It's a lot more tension. Um, so the brush is going to be applying a lot more product and it's harder to blend out. When you add less pressure, you'll always find it's easier to blend the shadows out because you're applying them lighter with the lighter hand. Okay. All right. I think that's good. And I always do small circular motions. It takes some getting used to when you first start doing that, but then after you've done it for a long time, it becomes second nature. Instead of sweeping motion, the little circles, it becomes second nature. And you just find your hand just doing it naturally. But again, it does take some getting used to and some practice. Just little circles. Instead of just sweeping, you do circles as you sweep across. And I'm telling you, it just becomes second nature. And it does make all the difference in how your eyeshadow sits and how blended it looks. A lot less patchy, and no matter the quality of the shadows, because not all shadows are created equal. Some definitely are better quality, some are easier to blend, but also the position of your hand on the brush, the technique makes a lot of difference with how easy applying shadows can become and how easy it can become to blend them. All right. I don't want to use 1,000 brushes because I just cleaned my brushes, and I don't want to overdo it on my brushes because you lose bristles like that too. So I'm going to use the same brush. And now I'm going to go into winner chicken dinner. It's just winner. Okay. And I'm going to put that in the outer V of my lash. I mean, of my lid, not my lash. Close to my lash line. That's what I meant. Words are very difficult for me. Okay. So I have to be careful because I don't want one eye. This is the eye I can't, this eye sucks. So I have to be careful because then I apply too much because I can't see. The hell? Fair, your eyesight is terrible. I need to just get some damn contacts. I don't know why I play so much. Sorry. I should just get some damn contacts and call it a day. I used to have contacts for years. They used to just get dry and irritate my eyes and all the things. But I need to just bite the bullet and get some damn contacts. Okay. That is pretty. I prefer cool tones. I used to prefer warm tones. Like that used to be my go-to. Brown and gold eyeshadow used to be what I used to wear a lot. And then I just started falling in love with cool tones. And I just like them so much better. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure. Sorry that I took it out. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Now let me get that other brush that I used. I'm going to clean off the product on it with my color switch. And I'm going to buff out the top. It's a little harsh up here. So it won't be a harsh line. It'll be blended out. Enough product. Just blowing this out so that it won't be a harsh line. It looks a lot more blended. To turn to the side because there's a little more light in here. Okay. My notifications are going crazy. Okay. That is good. Let me put these brushes. I put a lot more brushes in here so I wouldn't have to bring so many different containers. Okay. So now I'm going to grrr an eyeshadow applicator. This is just one of the old school eyeshadow applicators. I use these for metallics and shimmers only. And I don't have to use them for all shimmers, but shimmers that I know are softly pressed. And if I use a brush, they're going to fall everywhere. It's just easier and it makes it so much easier. You'll see it just, this applies shimmers so nicely. Okay. So I like to do a darker, I'll show you guys. Okay. I'm going to start with a darker shimmer. I don't know if I want to do this one or this one or this one. Okay, I'm going to use bold moves, okay? And that's going to be placed closer to the outer part of my lid. And then I go lighter as I come in. I'll show you guys. Oof, that's pretty. That's so pretty. Bold, this palette is beautiful. I got this on BoxyCharm for like so much cheaper because I got it in their BoxyCharm like sale. You know, when they are not in the box, but they have like add-ons and the sale when you order your box. So I snagged that. I think it was a bundle. It came with uh, Anastasia Beverly Hills brush or something, and like a bundle, a brush and the palette. That is pretty. Okay. So then I'm going to go lighter on the inner part. I don't know which one. Maybe this super gold. Let's try this super duper foiled gold. That is charisma. 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 Because the other one, limitless, is way softer pressed. And I don't want to mess with that right now. Oh, holy critter, my, pat. Can you guys see that? Insanity. 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 I'm telling you, golds and silvers always like still blow my mind when I apply them. I'm like, oh, hey, don't even think about it. This is so pretty. This gold is so pretty. I forget how much I like golds until I apply some again. And then I'm like, ooh, man, forgot how much I love golds. And because I'm like, you know, tan skinned, golds look pretty. If I do say so myself. And I did. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. And I know some people are of the opinion that after 40 you shouldn't wear shimmers. That is not my opinion. I think you can wear whatever the heck you want at any age you want. And I know Rose, that has a channel over 70, she she's stunning. Stunning Rose. Love me some Rose. Um she wears shimmers and pulls it off and all the things, and so she is proof you can wear whatever the heck you want. But she's an anomaly. Like, she's not like she's in her 70s. I will put her channel because I love me some Rose. And Rose, hey sweetie, because sometimes she checks in on me. She's been in my chat and been in my comment section. Love me some Rose. So in case you see this, my Rose, love ya girl. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going a little ham with the gold. Chill out, Cindy. Chill out, girl. All right, I think you did enough. Let me just blend these two together a little bit. That is really pretty. I really like that a lot. So, okay. I don't do my lower lash line. I know other people wear eyeshadow. I don't because my eyes water a lot naturally, and it's not flattering on me. It just makes me look like I didn't sleep for some days. It's not flattering. There's women that wear it and it looks beautiful. It doesn't look flattering on me, to me. So I just don't do it. I have small eyes, and when I put it, it just makes my eyes look smaller. And no, right? I'm getting older. I'm not wide-eyed and bushy-tailed anymore. So I need all the help I can get. So that's why I don't put, excuse me, that's why I don't put shadow on my lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to put mascarita. Wait, and I have fallout because it's all on my nose. I can see it when I look down. So let me clean that first before I brought my cotton my cotton rounds this time. So where the heck is my micellar water? Right here. Okay, clean up that before I put mascara or any of that, all the things. Or maybe, let me put the mascara first, because then if I clean up underneath and I put mascara, it may fall some of the shadow that may be on my lashes. So that'll be really dumb. So let me do the mascarita first. I always use a lash primer. I have an Item Beauty lash primer, but I still have the Essence, and I don't tend to open things, waste not, want not. That is my thinking. Again, I grew up with parents that are very, very smart. And so yeah, I'm not gonna waste it if I don't need to use it. I'm not an influencer that has to show all these different products all the time. I'm gonna show you a few different products that I use, and it's because they're already open. But especially with mascaras and stuff like that, they dry out when you open them. So I'm not gonna open it just to, look like a echona. Like, let me show you the 1,000 products I have. I know how many I have. I don't need to tell the internet. And then people get mad. Like, she's wasting, she's bragging. No, just trying to share with my audience. I'm using my Man Eater Tarte mascara. I really, really like this one a lot. Why do we open our mouth when we put mascara on? I don't know. It's a thing. It's like a rule. And I like the way it looks with lashes, makeup. Lashes just make a big difference, in my opinion. But I'm letting my lashes breathe. So. Here, don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it. Here. Sorry. Sorry. What the? How do I feel a little hair, man? Like, look, every time I put mascara, I feel little hairs, random little hairs. Stay away from my lashes. Sorry, guys. So sorry. Okay, now let me apply. I usually use two mascaras. I know. I'm going to use this one. This is Item Beauty. This is the Lash Snack Lengthening Mascarita. We shall see. I have the lash. Is the hell kind of wand is this? Baby wand. It's a baby wand. I just opened it. It's a baby wand. What the hell am I supposed to do with this baby wand? What the hell? Okay, it's black, but it's a baby wand. Oh, little baby wand. What the hell, man? It's gonna take me 4 years with this little baby wand. Little baby, it's a baby. What the hell? Sorry, I have to put my mirror really close, guys. I'm blind. Like, it's not a joke. Okay, it is lengthening, but damn, it'll take me 4 months to lengthen with this baby wand. What the freak? Oh, okay, it does lengthen though, guys, but Jeez, Louisa. Listen, on this channel, we are not polished. We are not professional. We are laid back. Like if you're sitting with me in my house and we're sitting on the sofa talking, playing with makeup, that is how it is here. Okay? So, professionalism, who is she? Who is she? I don't know her. I am a laid back kind of girly all the time. Everything is a joke, except things that aren't a joke, like my family or my kids. But I don't take myself seriously at all. At all. I don't take myself seriously at all. Okay. Mascarita is done. Again, I told you lashes make a big difference. Here, just kidding. I didn't really lick it. I didn't really lick it, y'all. It's the cow lick. Okay. So now I'm going to clean up. Clean up, clean up. Everybody, everywhere. You remember that? Everybody do your share. What kind of cartoon was that? I don't know. Was that Barney? Barney the big purple dinosaur. I think it was. I'm old. I don't even know if Barney's still around. Hopefully, when I have grandkids, I'll find out. Okay. Clean up under my eyes. Clean up. It's not that bad. It was the gold, the little gold flecks, but the brown really, I didn't have fallout from the brown. It's just the gold. I didn't want gold flecks all over my face. Sharpen that up real quick. Sharpen that up. Sorry, that was completely unnecessary. I'm being extra. Sorry, that was unnecessary. All right. The eyes are done. The eyes are done. The eyes are done. Lord of mercy. Okay. So now we're gonna do the face. I thought I'd try some other stuff with you guys. Okay. I'm gonna use this. I used to love this, the Tula. I used to love this under my eyes. The Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. Also, I was talking to Jen in Sophie's comment section, and she was asking questions about makeup and stuff and about setting powders and all the things. She wasn't familiar with setting powders. Um, and I told her about banana powder. I told her about it, the Wet and Wild banana powder, still one of my favorites. Banana powder is great at setting and brightening, especially women like us over 40 that tend to have looser skin. You know, under our eyes, we have more creasing, all the things. And some people think that if you add more setting powder, it helps with creasing. It actually does the reverse. It gives you more creasing and settles into your fine lines. So you don't have, it's not about how much product you use. It's about what products you use. Okay. So this is the Wet and Wild something focus. The words are gone. Oh, maybe I can look underneath. Duh. Sorry. Wet and Wild Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder in Banana. Love banana. I have a bunch of banana loose powders. I have the Ofra banana. I have two. I bought a backup of the Ofra because I love it that much. But that one's a pressed powder. The banana pressed powder. I have two of those. So it doesn't have to be a loose powder. It can be the pressed powder. The banana is so good at brightening. Love it. So I'm going to show you guys this instead of my Kosas, my tried and true. I'm gonna show you guys this. Okay. So I haven't used it in a long time. I used to love that. And then once I found the Kosas cloud set, it was all she wrote. I have the Huda, the what is it? The Easy Bake. I have the Easy Bake press powder. I like that one as well. But this will always be my favorite. So, but I'm gonna do something different. I'm going to use the Tula under my eyes instead of the baby skin under my eyes. I'm gonna use the Tula, okay? And I'm gonna use a different concealer as well. Yes, I know. So I'm gonna put this under my eyes and show you. Put this right here. It gives like a bluish tint. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks like kind of like a white cast. And you gently, my darlings, gently, because the skin under your eyes is super duper thin and delicate. So you want to be delicate. Okay. Use that. Then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to just press that in lightly because I don't want to take all the product away. I just want to melt it in. Your fingers are warm, so it tends to help the product melt into your skin. In my experience, again, I'm not a makeup artist. No, ma'am. Okay. I'm going to use, I have a few concealers. This is the Item Beauty in shade 110 Air Hug Concealer. I used to really like this one again until I found the Kosas. Kosas, yeah, I have my heart. I used to really like this Item Beauty. This one's light, so I use this only for under my eyes. I have my e.l.f. regular one, and then I have a few concealers here. Um, for my face, oh no, this is a contour stick. I have the Kaja, the Don't Settle Flexible and Seamless Concealer. I have this one, but I've tried it a few times, but we're whatever. Before I put the concealer, let me show you. I have two of these. Stack the odds. These are collapsible. This is alley-oop. Alley-oop, stack the odds, multi-face use stackers. And I have two different shade ranges. This one, oh shit, sorry. This one is Sassy Pants, and this one is Cocktail Hour. And if you can see, this one's lighter. This one's lighter, this one's darker. So this is for people who like darker or have darker skin complexions and lighter. So I'm going to just show you these real quick, and then I'll put my concealer. I'm giving the Tula a few minutes to settle in and do all the things. It's a little tingly. It's not burning. It tingles a little bit. Again, this is the Tula Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. Okay. And so this is the Alley-oop, and it's 3. This is the bronzer, a blush, and come on, baby, and the highlighter. Cover the mirror. Okay. Bronzer, blush, highlighter. And then I'm going to show you the darker shades. This is the same thing, the 3. Bronzer, blush, and highlighter. And this is for darker or deeper complexions. I like this when I would get tans. So I use this one more, as you can see. And I really like these two. And they're easy because they close up, they collapse, you know, all the things. So I have these two. I was going to use this to contour, but I said, let me not do too much. I learned my lesson from last time when I used the shade Too Dark. So I just wanted to show you guys these. These are really cool. If you're traveling, you know, it's the brand Alley-oop, because you have a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter all in one. So those are pretty cool. Okay. So what was I doing? Concealer. Concealer. All right. So I know some people use brushes and then a sponge when they do concealer or foundation. I don't. I just use a sponge. Sometimes if I use a brush, I just use a brush. If I use a sponge, I just use a sponge. You can use both. You can do whatever you want, but it's just what I do. So this is a lot of product. I take some of the product off because I don't want all that product. So I put a little bit, and I don't put it too high. See that? That is about it. And this is just to brighten. Okay, this is just the brightening one. So then I'm going to use my regular, my skin tone. I'm going to use the e.l.f. I'm not going to mess with the other concealers because, you know. And I take off the excess too. I don't want a lot of product. And I put this at the end right here, right here, right here, right here, and in the middle. I don't put it on my nose or anything because, again, my nose has pores and all the things, and I don't put too much product. I just let whatever leftover product I have, I'll show you. So I go in to the lighter shade first, and you pat that in. You don't want to rub it. You just want to pat it. Pat it, pat it, pat it. And then I'm going to do this side, the lighter shade, because I don't want to mix the darker shades, again, in the inner part of my eye. I want the inner part of my eye to be bright, because then it defeats the purpose of doing that whole thing. And then I take the rest, and then I just bounce it. Gently, right? You bounce it. And then whatever's left goes on my nose like that. But I don't put product on my nose. Again, that's just for me. And I don't even spot conceal that much. Just very little. And it does the job for me. It does the job for me. It takes care of what I need taken care of, the purpose of putting it on my face. And again, I'm not trying to hide the texture or how my face looks, because you can tell. I don't know if people think you can't tell, but you can tell. I know I could tell, you know? And no one needs makeup. Makeup is something you do because you enjoy it, because you want to, all the things. So that is the concealer. Then I'm going to put bronze contour. I'm going to use a different one. I have this, the Pear, no, yeah, Pear Nova. It's a bronzer on one end and a contour stick on the other. Okay. This is the bronzer, and this is the contour. It's cooler toned. Okay. So I'm not going to put this on my face. Learn my lesson from last time. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand like this. And then I'll take a brush, my e.l.f. brush, my dual-ended e.l.f. brush. Love this brush so much. See how clean it is? I cleaned it. Sorry. I just grabbed it, so that's why it looked misshapen. It is not misshapen. And then I'm going to pat this in there. Pat, pat, pat. And then I'm going to put it on my face. And where you place it is up to you. But when you pat it, you want to pat it going upwards. You don't want to pat it going in a downward motion. You don't want to drag your face down. But I have indentations here, so that is where I put contour, because I can't hide those indentations. And I'm going to try to add shadow there because it gives an illusion of a slimmer face. So I know I can't hide those indentations, so I'm going to add shadow there, so that even though I have those indentations, it gives the appearance, not an illusion, or whatever word you want to use, of a thinner face. Because I do have a chubby face, always have had a chubby face. Embrace the face you have, y'all. Okay. Can't really see it, but I'm making sure it's even, you know, and I'm putting that little bit. Again, I went ham the first time. I didn't realize how much I put. Oh, let me bronze. Let me bronze. Oh, this is the high. Let's, sorry. And I'm going to just bronze under the double chin. I used the other side, the bronze, to camouflage. Camouflage. I was watching World War Z with Brad Pitt. Lord of mercy. Anyway, Brad Pitt, and the way he found to survive is to camouflage from the zombies. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing in my double chin. Camouflaging it. Where is it? Put a tree right here. You can't see it. It's camouflage. Cloak of invisibility from my double chin. Lord of mercy. Okay. I'm not going to forget, before I set my face and all of that, to add some blush. I'm going to take my other dual-ended brush. This is BDB, $billion brushes. We used to get a lot of these brushes and their products in BoxyCharm. So I got this dual-ended brush like a few times. I gifted them and I stood with one. So I'm going to use this for the blush, okay? And I'm going to use the Lunar Beauty liquid blush. Lunar Beauty is my and this is in the shade Fuego Fuchsia. Fuego, fire, fuchsia. Fuego Fuchsia. Lunar Beauty. Lunar Beauty, Manny MUA. Love me some Manny MUA and some Lunar Beauty. Okay. I'm going to put it Not where I had put the damn contour and bronzer, above that. My hand is my palette. Sophie's all fancy, got a mirror and all the things. I don't. I don't. I'm just using my damn hand as a palette. So I'm gonna put that above where my cheekbones are, towards the back of my face. And I think that's a lot. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. I forgot how pigmented this is. Jesus Christ. Oh, tenía que ser la Cindy. Always. Cindy. Did you forget, girl? Jesus. It's all right. I'm just going to use, I'll show you. I'll fix it. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you how I fix it. How I fix it. I'm not going to put any highlights on my nose. I'm just putting a little blush. Okay. Now I'm going to fix this. I'm going to take this that had the concealer on it, and I'm going to tone the girl down, because, girl, you're a little excited. Acting like you're a blushing blonde. Sorry. I meant a blushing bride. Jesus. Oh, my God. A blushing bride. Cindy. See? Toned it down. There we go. Thank you, sponge. You saved the day. All right. Put this brush back. Let me get my cotton and clean off the back of my hand, because that is not cute. Not cute at all. There we go. Cleaned off, okay? I like to clean up as I go. All right. That is done. Oh, now I'm going to put setting spray. I had found another setting spray, but I said, again, don't waste. Waste not, want not, okay? So let this dry a little bit, and then I'm going to set my face. Set it and forget it. I can't, that damn infomercial stuck in my damn head. Guys, I'm silly. I just like to be silly. I don't think I'm funny. I'm not like, I'm so funny. I'm a doofus. That's what I am. I like to have lighthearted fun. Again, I don't take myself that seriously. There are certain things that are not funny, you know. I don't joke about people's family, so I don't think my family are jokes either. But I could roast myself all day long. I think that's pretty funny. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face. Let me set my blush. Shit, I didn't bring, oh, did I bring a, oh, freak, I didn't bring a blush. So let's forget that. We're going to set the bronzer. And I'm using the Glam Light, the S'mores palette. Comes with this blinding damn highlighter in the middle, and a gold one, and then the bronzer at the end. Looks like a chocolate bar, so it's called S'mores. It's supposed to be the marshmallow and the graham cracker and the chocolate. So this chocolate is pretty dark, so I'm gonna be careful. Careful selfie. Oh, wrong brush. Damn it. This is not the right brush. It's all right. I'm gonna have to wash them again anyway. My elf brush. This is the one I want. Careful selfie. Don't go crazy. All right. Carefully, girl. Carefully. All right. There we go. Double chin, camouflage, camouflage, you please. Okay. I set that very lightly because, yeah, it wasn't cute the first time I did it. Like, girl, what are you doing? When? Too much. All right. And now I'm going to set my face. Again, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Banana Loose Powder. Not using that. That's too much shit. I'm going to try to use a little bit. I'm going to pour a little bit in there because that's not enough. That's too much. That's too much. I'm going to put some back. I just want a little bit. Okay. Much better. All right. And then I'm going to take my powder puff. Jen also asked me, I don't know if Jen's gonna watch this, but Jen also asked me about these powder puffs. I got these um I ordered some from Amazon. I think it came like 10, but I got these in Temu, on Temu, 20 of them for like $2. You can get them at CVS. I saw some at Dollar Tree. Different colors, they all do the same thing. It's the material that matters, right? Um, so you can get them at Dollar Tree, CVS, Walgreens. Those are places you can go in store and grab them. Target, so that if you want them now, but if you're willing to wait, you can get them from Amazon. Of course, Amazon ships way faster, much faster than Temu. But if you're not in a rush and you have one and you just want more, Temu has 20 for like no lie, I think like $2 or $3. I did the Temu haul on my channel where I showed the stuff that I got, and then I just put some on and I tap it because you don't want all of that on your face, guys. Always tap it, and then I'm gonna just set under my eyes. Jesus. It's brightening, guys. It's brightening. I'm only going to use this for under my eyes because it's like the banana powder is too much for the rest. Just look at that. It's okay. This is loose powder. So loose powder is definitely more liberal than the pressed powder, guys. Okay? Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay. But this banana powder is really pretty under the eyes as well. My Kosas is always my all-time favorite. And then I'm going to take the small side and I'm going to brush away gently and lightly. Just brush away any other producto. And I'm going to close that, put the rest in my back in because I use very little of that. Eee! Oh my God. This is what I don't like about loose powder. It gets everywhere. I'm gonna have to vacuum now. Yay me! And it's all over my t-shirt. Yay! Love that for me. Okay. So now I just wiped off the lips, okay? And I'm going to put, y'all already know what's coming. What's coming? My tried and true Nicka K. This is Beauty Supply brand, and I love it. I have so many of them and I keep buying them. And I was saying last time, I have this natural white line around my lips. When you see me doing videos or shorts and I don't have lipstick on, you can see it's just my lips have this natural outline. So that is where I tend to place the lip liner. It's like my own natural highlighter around my lips. So that is where I tend to put the lip liner. And I don't feel like it's overlining because it's still a part of my lips. It's not like I'm coming out here. I'm again kind of camouflaging. Camouflaging. I think that was God's way of giving me a guide. Girl, these are your lips. Here's the white line. Learn to trace in the lines, girl. So that was his way of helping me trace in the lines. Thank you, God. Love you. And then I just pierce my lips together. Pierce my lips together. And then I'm going to use a gloss. Where's the gloss? Where's my gloss? Where is that? A bunch of product. Okay, got it. So today I'm going to use, since I'm using gold, I'm going to use the Too Faced. This is a lip gloss. High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss. No color. Okay. It doesn't say a color. but it's gold. So I'm going to use that to put gloss on my lips since I have the gold on my eyes. I'm not going to be as liberal as I was last time because my lips were like, and it looked disgusting. When I watched it back, I was like, girl, you. So you can see it has glitter gold specks in the gloss. And that is the eyes and the face and the makeup. Let me close my eyes so you guys can see. Can you see it? Can you see it? I always say that. I don't know why. It's just my stick. Hey, here. What the hell? What the hell here? So I gotta, give you guys the full effect. Have the messy damn hair out so you guys can get the full effect of the makeup. And Consuela, put Consuela away. Consuela left the building. Oh my God. I am loving how my natural curls came out, but without it being like so frizzy. I still get to have my curly hair because my hair is curly, guys, but without the frizz and all the extra things. You know what I mean? So I get like a combination of straight with curly because my hair is really curly and it's hard. I can't put my fingers through my hair when it's completely curly. But when I do this, I get the best of both worlds, basically. And my hair looks so much shorter when it's curled because curly hair shrinks. You get a lot of shrinkage. But I like it. So I hope you guys like it. And I really like the two-tone thing. I know I have to do my roots, guys. I don't do them too often because I don't want to keep damaging my hair. And I only do my roots. I don't have to bleach any other of the parts here. I just need the roots. Um, but I really like the two-tone and I want to keep it. I want to keep it. I like it. Um, yeah. So this is my eye look. And the makeup, I told you guys I will be doing a makeup video at least once a week, and I plan on keeping to that. And I know not many people will watch the makeup content, but I think once it becomes more consistent, more people may enjoy it, especially if people start giving suggestions or, hey, I'd like to see this or I'd like to see that. And when I come and do it, sorry, somebody knocking? Anyway, I think somebody's knocking, but um, I think the more I do them, the more people will watch and be interested in it. And I enjoy doing this kind of content. This is content to me, right? Fighting with people, beefing with people. Sometimes you have to come and address things, but that's not my purpose for addressing things. It's not for the drama. It's not because I enjoy the drama. It's not because I want the views and the drama gets the views. I know that drama always will sell. Um, but I'm a woman of my word and I don't want to fight with people. That's not my goal here. And it is the way it is. And so I hope anybody that watched it and got to this part, you're enjoying it. Sorry, hold on, it's my son. Yeah, Jay, are you knocking? Jay, what? What? Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I thought that he was knocking. He went to get a haircut and he went to the first barber, and they were trying, and not even a haircut. He went to get a shape up. My son has hair down to his butt, so he just wanted his, his shape up. He wanted it lined up around his long hair, and they would somebody the barber was trying to charge him $45 for a line around your head. So he didn't pay for it. He went to his old barber and they charged him 25 for it, and shaped up his mustache and his goatee and all the things, where they were trying to charge 45. Like, he's like, that's a whole haircut. I'm getting a shape up. I'm like, prices have risen, my son. But he was like, I'm not paying that, and went to another place and found the price he was happy with. So I'm sorry. He called me and he wanted to FaceTime me and show me. I'm like, I'm making a video. So I'm sorry, everybody that probably clicked out when I had you muted. I don't even know. I'm probably talking to myself now. I apologize for that. Okay. Um. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy your day. I will be doing another one with a purple eye, where I'll show, hopefully, to help the subscriber with the eyes. But I think it's, if you bring the eyeshadow higher, it'll help with that problem. It'll help with the problem of not being able to see the shadow. And she wanted shadows that help with the lines, not to show them as much. And I think if you use like a white shimmer, it tends to show more lines and stuff. But I don't think that there's anything wrong with wearing shimmers, even if you're um older. I see older women, like I said, Rose wears shimmer on her lids and she looks flawless. She looks flawless. I think it's application, the products you use make a big difference. The products, I think using a primer, an eye primer, makes all the difference. If you use a concealer, your eyes are going to crease. Concealers are made for areas that dry, to add moisture. That's why they're made for your face and under your eyes, because it's supposed to help um moisturize that area. So when you put them on your eyelids that tend to oil, um it's going to crease. It's going to crease. And even if you have dry eyelids, when you put concealer and shadow, it's going to crease. Primer is made for the eyelids to sit underneath eyeshadow. It's going to last longer and it's going to sit better. It's going to help the eyeshadow application on a whole. I never suggest people use concealer. Again, be personal preference, but I would never suggest people use concealer. If you've never tried an eye primer, try it. Elf has ones that I love. There's inexpensive ones. What's the other one? Milani has an amazing eye primer. Amazing. JJ put me onto the Milani. It's a few bucks and it's amazing. So it doesn't have to be expensive, guys. Okay. Elf, Juvia's Place is a couple of bucks and it's huge. It'll last you a long time. And the Juvia's Place, your eyeshadow will not move. You can go out to dinner and dancing and all the things. Your eyeshadow will stay in place. So anyway, I'm going to keep doing these videos. Any suggestions, any questions, any comments, any statements, please feel free to make them in my comment section, and I will try to do the best I can. Again, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm not here trying to act like I'm a know-it-all. I'm just trying to help anybody who's interested and anybody who loves makeup and enjoys it. That's what I'm here for. I love makeup, and I always wanted to incorporate makeup in my channel, and I tried to, but then I got, I steered off and veered off into the drama, and I'm trying to focus again. And makeup content is content I love. So I hope you guys enjoy it as well. And I will be doing another one again with the purple eye, because I want to show you guys the purple on my brown eyes. I love it. And I'll be doing different palettes, showing you different palettes. So in all different price ranges. So that you guys can maybe find something you like. Okay. So again, I'm rambling. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for even watching this video. If you got this far. Y como siempre, te quiero mucho, mis amores. Have a great day, guys.